Hi everybody, it's Kanisha from boldlivingtoday.com. Hey bold thinkers, hey new people tuning in, welcome or welcome back to our interview series for National Women's Health Week. I'm super excited. Today we are on interview number 7 out of 9. I have to check my notes here because sometimes I don't know, make up numbers. So today we're going to be talking to Tiffany Lehman, who is the owner and co-director or director, she'll tell us her actual title when she comes on, of Bliss Beauty Center in Los Altos. And I love this space. Notice I said beauty center, not just spa, because it's a center of beauty, wellness, learning, and a lot of other things and social gatherings, especially when we were able to physically gather. So Tiffany and I will be talking about our partnership, different wellness tips, and of course, if you have questions, you can jump in on the comment section and we can answer the questions. And before I bring Tiffany on, I just want to say thank you again to our previous guest experts. Thank you for everybody who sent them questions and I followed them and checked out their offerings and checked out their Instagram handles and their website. So we appreciate you supporting women in business and supporting other bold women. I just think it's so important, especially at a time like this. So I'm going to bring Tiffany on so we can get started and have a fun chat. So I'm going to wait for her to come on. I had an afternoon cup of coffee, so I'm a little like, woo. Oh. Where did she go? Let me look for her again. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe the internet is wonky in Silicon Valley because sometimes it happens. I don't know about you all. Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Yay. Hello. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Kanisha? It's been so long.
I know. I hate that part.
Yeah.
I hate not seeing you in real life. But you're looking good in the space. Totally. I love it. So
yes,
today,
we're finally back in our space.
That's great. So today I want us to just talk about some really fun and exciting wellness things. And I want to talk about our vision board party we had in January, which seems so long ago, like a whole nother century ago. It doesn't even seem like it was this calendar year. And then, and I just want you to just help us out with our beauty and wellness. So before we get into the questions and all those good things, just tell us who you are. Tell us about your business. Tell us some fun stuff.
Sure. So I am Tiffany Stone Lehman. I am the owner of Bliss Beauty Center here in Los Altos. We, typically are a full-fledged salon and spa, but we also carry some amazing, amazing brands. I am a wife, I am a mommy, and I absolutely love being a business owner. So thank you, Kanisha. This is so much fun.
Thank you. I was totally looking forward to this today. I had a rough start to my day, meaning like nothing bad happened, just I couldn't get into it. So having these interviews at the later part of my day have really been a motivational tool just to help me get certain things done. Like my laundry, like I'll do the laundry, but not put it away. But I'm like, I want to put it away before I get on with the ladies. So it's just been such a motivating factor for me. And I keep learning new things, even though, I know about you all, I know about your businesses, but it's really nice to connect in this way.
Definitely.
And I want to say how we met just because, sometimes people are like, how do you know all these women? And first of all, I'm very social if people hadn't noticed. Okay, so there's that. So that's not shocking. This is another reason why this shelter-in-place thing is just so tough. I love seeing people and being with people. Tiffany and I were at a lunch and learn. I used to be on the advisory council for this local women's entrepreneur group, really fun group, and we were having a lunch and learn. And my friend Suzanne Bell, who you all will see next Thursday, we do this little broadcast every other Thursday on Instagram. Suzanne was doing her talk with another female entrepreneur, and I was like the paparazzi taking the pictures and things like that. And I think you and I, Tiffany, sat across from each other, and I just kept looking at you.
Yeah, we kept making eyes.
Yeah, and I thought I knew you, but I didn't know you at all. But I was like, I know that woman, but I didn't know you. And I don't know, we just started talking, and then you said what you did, and I was like, I want to come to your place because I want to collaborate with you. And just I didn't say, oh, well, what do you think about? I was like, no, I want to meet with you and make something happen.
Yeah, it was love at first sight. It was. Yeah, absolutely.
It was. So I'm just so happy to have you in my actual orbit, of work and business. And one thing I want to say about Tiffany, which I appreciate, and especially like how I operate as a woman in business, is like you really want other people to succeed in whatever it is. I do coaching, I do consulting, keynote presentations and things like that. But at the same time, I love bringing what I do to a place that's so luxurious and pampering. And, Bliss Beauty Center has all of that. Like, it's just I find it to be a really special place to, get taken care of top to bottom.
Oh, yes. And we do too, and I think that's what's been so amazing about this transition is, finding those luxurious, special things about wellness and relaxation that maybe we didn't do the same way, as before, but we are finding new ways to still do that. So,
So, one thing that you all have done a really good job of, you and your team, the you all piece is really curating an experience for people, whether it's in person or whether they're, taking something as a gift or something. And I mention this because when I buy gifts for my clients, I typically buy them from Tiffany from Bliss Beauty Center, because if I'm talking to my clients about visioning, about making goals and honoring their desires and, being bold, I feel like you need the tools to do that, and not just the mental tools, but the other tools. So let's say that I needed some motivation right now, which a lot of people do. And when I say motivation, I'm not saying so you can do a big project and write the next bestseller. If you want to do that, great. But I'm just talking about, I just need some motivation to get out of like a stale space, or to not be just wearing my bad sweats. I wear my good sweats too. Because there's levels to it.
Totally.
So I come to you or get online and see your great website and all your offerings. Like, what types of things, like if I got a little beautiful package, what would be good for my motivation?
Totally. So thank you for asking that. I think that what's really important when you look at sites like ours or even other really amazing local spas, local salons, is we're creating experiences that you can have at home. And I know, sometimes we get nervous, like there's no way I could give myself a pedicure or a facial. We make it easy. We put exactly what you need in these packages so that there's no question like which comes next, and we keep it simple. We never really do more than 3 items, and it's typically everything you need for that service. So, we want you to still feel good. I think staying motivated has so much to do with how we feel. And if we don't feel like ourselves, if we look down and there's no polish on these hands, and you're so used to seeing that, I mean, make it happen for yourself. And it's okay if it's not perfect, no one's really going to see it but you. But if that's what makes you happy, I think you should look into sites like ours and do package sets. That way, everything you need is right there and there's no guesswork.
What types of things are people contacting you the most for right now?
Oh my God. I don't want to spill secrets, but it's like...
I was going to spill it. Tell it all. No names. I want to see what beauty needs, because maybe I'm neglecting an area and I need to get on that.
No, what's interesting? It's all my girls who were so regular. So the full set nails, that would get their touch up. And now it's like we're going on, more than 2 months. So what they can do to remove those nails or hold on to them and strengthen them. It's stuff like that. And then I'm so not a fan of the box hair dye. Okay. I think that we're, all of our roots are showing. I have white hairs right in front of my face, and we're so tempted to just run out and buy a box. I strongly suggest you contact your stylist. Stylists are at home too, and they would love to give you advice on what to purchase. I think that's the big thing is what do I purchase? And you don't want to do something that's going to totally contradict maybe what you've been doing for the past 2 years. So I would just say get in contact. You know, your salons, they'll respond to your question. Spas, they'll respond to your question. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I
that,
love this. I want to say the Bay of Iowa says self-care is a must always for me, but especially during quarantine. Absolutely. This is
I
not the
think,
time to let yourself
yeah,
go. And when I say that, not like it goes like, you know, because
no,
you want to be presentable to other people. You want to take care of yourself for
for you.
yourself.
Oh yeah, I think that's the biggest thing I learned about myself is 3 or 4 days. You know, my first 3 or 4 days, I'll be honest, I was devastated. I was in my sweats. But then I had to really look at what makes me happy. I want my half up, half down ponytail. I want to put on a new outfit every day. If it's a little lipstick that makes me happy and no one is going to see me, I do it. And I
Mm.
just feel like those little things make a huge difference.
Yeah, someone says my stylist has been dropping off hair color in all the instructions. It has
There
been a
you go.
lifesaver. I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
fantastic. And you
Yeah.
deserve it. I think the one thing people are thinking about right now, I mean, I know people are struggling financially in different ways, and you
Yes.
can't always treat yourself, but you can find the right affordable way to treat yourself. You know, we
100%.
do not
Yeah.
have to, yeah, we do not have to be like enduring this at such a level that we don't have any enjoyment.
Well, speaking of that,
Tell us.
I think that so many of us, we're adapting as well. So one really fun thing we're going to do for your bold thinkers is for the next 24 hours. If you use the code BOLD on our website, you actually receive 30% off of your purchase. So if
Oh,
there's a moisturizer you've been eyeing, or if you need your shampoo and conditioner with the code BOLD for 24 hours only, it'll be 30% off.
I love it. You guys, I did not know she was going to do that. I'm totally
Yeah.
shopping after this.
Yeah.
You know what I really love? I know I mentioned this last week when Suzanne and I were doing our things for Mother's Day and talking about how to
Yes.
set up, do a pop-up sanctuary. You know, some people don't
Absolutely.
have a lot of space in their homes, or they can't have territory of space because everything's so negotiable right now.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking
Mhm.
about where to make a pop-up sanctuary, like if it's a corner of your patio, a space in your backyard, a
Completely.
corner in a bedroom. And I mentioned the candle that I got from you from Bliss
Yes.
Beauty Center. Can you
Yes.
tell us the name of that candle again? You guys, this is
So-
like the best candle I have ever smelled, and there's a lot of scents, but the vanilla smoke is my
Phenomenal.
absolute favorite.
Oh, yeah. So it's Acquiesce.
Yes.
And to that, so we have Acquiesce, and then we also carry Antica Pharmacista, and those are diffusers.
I have
learned
Antica.
pretty-
I love Antica.
Yes. With my toddler at home, she is 3.5, and any candle I lit, she felt the need to sing happy birthday and blow out the candle. And so I was like, I need to change what I'm doing. So, I definitely switched to diffusers, but if I had it my way, there would be an Acquiesce candle burning in every room. So totally.
I love that you said that Antica. I got it from a birthday gift. You guys, my friends got me a great spot package with Bliss Beauty Center for my birthday. It was so awesome in February. And then another friend got me the Antica diffuser, but I didn't know she got it from there. And I really love the, it's like burnt orange, I think is the scent or something like that. It smells so good. I have that one in that diffuser. And when we say diffuser, it's with the oil.
Yes.
And this one has a beautiful flower. Usually it's like bamboo, but this one has like a beautiful flower on it. So it's really beautiful. And
that one's
in this
special.
gorgeous glass. Yeah. I mean, I love it. And so it's in my bathroom. And so I've mentioned before, I have 3 actual diffusers where you put the essential oils. And so I have those around the house. I'm really big on scents. Like I want to create an environment. And one thing we were talking about some other time about, you go into hotels and you go into spas and they have a signature scent.
Absolutely.
And I think it's important, like if there's a place you love and they have a signature scent.
Yes.
Like, how could they, they love how Bliss smells. Like, how could they get that signature scent?
Oh, they can do it so easy. I mean, for example, I love lavender. I am someone that it really does calm me. Elizabeth W. It's $12 easy. Elizabeth W. is based out of San Francisco. And they have something called a pillow spray. To me, my signature, when I get into my room, I need to smell that. And as soon as I do, I'm like, oh yeah, it's wind down time. I'm relaxed. But you can do it so easily, whether it's a diffuser, a candle, pillow sprays, linen sprays.
I love linen sprays.
Love
Yes.
linen sprays. And I just think that if your room smells good, it's one of our very strong scents. It's tied to our emotions. It's going to make you feel better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'm looking at some of the notes that we were discussing prior to this,
Sure.
just so people know, like, I really want to talk so intently about people's expertise. So I do ask for information ahead of time. And I love, like, when you were talking about, it's the time to begin your beauty routine or your regimen, especially if, you're transitioning from different seasons or you just been putting it off and, this whole sheltering in place has derailed your plans. You just gotten off of your regimen and you need to, like, kickstart it or get back. Like, what are some of the things we can do to get back into a good, healthy, consistent beauty regimen?
Absolutely. For me, I really believe it starts with cleansing. So many of us, it's the rush. It's like, okay, get it off, move to the next. You can really create almost, I talk bedtime routines, but relaxation routine, bedtime routine for yourself during your cleanse. And you can actually really improve the quality of your skin during that cleanse. So for example, I'm all about milk cleansers. I think that they do a great job of removing your makeup, dirt, oil, debris, but they also, because it's lactic acid, it's going to brighten the skin, it's going to soften the skin. So even though you think it's just a cleanser, if you took 2 full minutes to truly cleanse from forehead through décolleté every single day, and we have time now to do it, you would start to, would really start to see a difference. We do in our skin. So I think sometimes we assume we have to buy the $300 exfoliator or, the microcurrent device. You don't. You could just take extra time with your cleanser and make a difference in your skin.
I love that. So earlier this week, I was talking with Laura Carter, who is an expert in Ayurveda, and she was talking to us about, detoxing the lymphatic system, and she had some different tips and tools. And I know for sure that you all at Bliss Beauty Center have talked about dry brushing. It's been in your Instagram stories. It's been talked about in the newsletter. So
absolutely,
I'm thinking, I'm obsessed with it just because I am. But tell us more about it and how people could get, like, the tools from you. And if you don't quite have the tools yet, things you could do. It feels so good, everybody.
It feels so good. And so we have, this is a spa cell. This is actually for your face.
Oh, Tiffany, sorry. Tiffany, sorry to interrupt, but I see that Danette's on. Oh my gosh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Look at her. I love
Hello,
that. She said when I change our sheets, I always spray pillows with Elizabeth W. Lavender. See? Pure joy. Big hug smile. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry, but I got so excited that I saw
No, I know. Oh, the Iowa crew always comes through. I love them. They're wonderful. So, we've got something called spa cells when you're talking about dry body brushing. So spa cells replaces a loofah or a bristle brush. The best thing about them, they're manufactured, shipped out of San Jose, California, and they're phenomenal. They're sold everywhere, but I just love that they're from our backyard. So by buying them, you're still supporting local. These are antimicrobial. So you can either, you put them on and you can either do it dry right onto the body. Circulation is everything. You know, as soon as we get the blood flowing, your skin texture really changes, you know, and you're moving that lymph. So you can do them either as small as for face, or you can get a full mitt for full body. They're phenomenal.
I love it. So I have that, what you had in your hand, and I also have,
Yeah.
and I think this is the right name, like that glitter spongel thingy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes, I love those. Yes.
I love that. And I see Suzanne's on. I gave Suzanne one once, I think like last Christmas, and she loves
Oh,
it
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah. And you know what's funny? So they have an amazing men's line. And my husband Riley, has recently been giving them out to these very scruffy, bearded men who are like, I'm a man. I don't, you know, and well, now all of a sudden they're taking baths. They're spending 20 minutes in the shower. And so we have been giving out some of the men's spongels. And they are like, I've never gotten thank you texts before from these guys. And they're like, thank you so much. It smells amazing. So I think even men can really relate to just fragrance, scents, and what it does to how you feel.
So then we have a question from Kia, and she says, how long does the product last before having to replace it? So I'm thinking she might be talking about the mitt. Yes.
Oh,
maybe.
these. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can fully see it. When it comes to the mitt, mine lasts about a year. And
Mine
the reason,
too.
yes. And the reason for that is they always make it so that the cells, you go straight through. So it's not going to hold any skin or oils or bacteria in the center. You actually run it through a hot shower, hot sink, and it actually cleans amazing. I actually have this face one at home, and I clean my makeup brushes with it. So I have one for my face and one for my makeup brushes. And it's pretty amazing how, you know, you can really clean these and keep them clean for about a year.
And then tell us again, Tiffany, I know they come in different sizes. Like, that's the one I have. I have that one just for cleaning my face and exfoliating, but I know there's bigger ones.
There's like a full body one. Yeah. And then they have a full hand mitt. And then my favorite thing ever, you'll see a video on it soon. It's the back pillow. Oh my God. It is so good. It's super plush. It sits at the back of your bath. And for those of you who are starting to take a little longer in the bath, I always have a hard time, like, where do I lay? Where does my head go? This is so, so plush. You're going to feel like a spa princess in the bathtub with your pillow.
We should all be spa princesses for sure.
Right?
Okay. So, you know, it's springtime and people are having babies.
Yes.
And we haven't been able to really have any baby showers and things like that. So if you wanted to, you know, I don't know how you were postpartum, but when I came home and stuff like that, you know, the only thing I wanted to think about was feeding the baby and sitting on that donut, you know, especially
the yoga ball, the donut. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, you know, thinking about like beauty treatments and stuff like that at that time in your life, you're like, no, I'm just barely making it. But, you know, when I had my second child and I knew what to expect, you know, I spent a little bit more time making sure I had my daily shower and just did something nice for myself that wasn't high production at all, but something to just, you know, take care of myself. Like, what, you know, would you suggest for some of our brand new moms? And you don't have to be a new mom, but I'm always thinking of them too, because not only did you just have a baby, but you're in a pandemic too.
I know. I am in my second trimester of pregnancy. So I know. I too am a pandemic mommy.
My God.
But it has, right? I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know. I know. But it has really made me think about all of these first time mommies, you know, going through it now. And I just want them to know how appreciated they are. And they're going to look back on this and have a great story to tell. Yes. But, you know, I really do think of them. So in thinking of them, I would keep it so simple. You know, hot, cold flax seeds on your neck and shoulders, you know, your maybe trying to breastfeed and your shoulders are tense. Simple things, sleep masks that you can rest your eyes
Yes.
with for the, 2 hours of sleep that you get here and there. There are so many things you can do that are not, huge, extravagant things. And I've really also been thinking about baby showers because I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they're going to miss their baby shower. And Zooms really are amazing. I think that so many of us relate Zoom calls to our work, but you can create such a fun, environment and have your whole family there, maybe do your gender reveal on a Zoom, wink,
Oh,
wink.
yeah.
So, there's still ways to connect with everyone, even though it's not what you pictured. So,
Right. It's
yeah,
a really, it's not great in the sense that we didn't want it, but it is a great time to harness your creativity on so many
yes,
levels. I was
yes,
talking to Jennifer Price Davis. What day did we talk? We talked on Tuesday, and she's an artist, and we were talking about different ways to be creative. And one of the things that I was talking to a client about a baby shower and about still marking these milestones, like, oh, forget it, it's all out the window. We can't do it.
absolutely.
I was like, whoever you're
Yeah,
going to invite, you should start doing what do you call those when, like, how you get those subscription services by month to month? I said, instead of having
yes,
guests get a gift now, like, people get assigned months. So then it's like a subscription thing, but it's the baby
yeah,
shower and different things, because now I think it's so important to be like thoughtful about the stuff that we give, because it's harder for some people
totally.
to get to the post office to mail, or mail service is
Yeah.
slow. But if you can support your local people, like I know that you all do for us local people,
Oh, yeah.
um, like delivery or pickup or something you were telling me. Can you say more
We
about
do.
that?
Yeah. So we have made it very straightforward. So at blisslossaltos.com, you can purchase products. We gift wrap it beautifully and we can deliver it same day, as long as it's placed before 4 p.m. So let's say you know, I think what's tough too is we feel a little out of touch and all of a sudden we realize our coworker just had a baby. That's right.
Yeah.
She didn't get her shower. We can, deliver that to her door same day. So, and I think that's what's big too is our gift wrap. We really take our time to think about, okay, what is this product that's been purchased? What's the right gift wrap for it? Get it to their door. So, I think that's a big thing that we've really put our focus and attention to is
Hmm.
getting products to you within 24 hours. So,
Yeah. Okay. So we're still talking about wellness and beauty and things like that. And I want to
yeah.
take us back just a little bit to January when we had our beautiful event. So
Yes.
Tiffany and I partnered, and I did a workshop on goal setting and vision boards. And then people
Hmm.
came. We had a wellness coach there talking about like recipes and fitness. And then we had a beautiful aesthetician there giving everybody or teaching people to do facials. So
Yes.
you and
Yeah.
I are really big on teaching people, come and experience, but we want to
Experience.
teach you how to do it
Yes.
so that when you're out of this, you can recreate this experience for yourself. And
Yes.
so when we talked about vision, and I'm looking at my notes here, we talked about visualization, identifying what inspires you, selecting selecting your biggest dreams and goals, imagining your ideal life and day-to-day activities based on these goals, of course, owning your boldness, and
Yes.
then noticing the big and small things that make you tick. And I think right now people are starting to notice the big and small things that really make them tick. And so if you think about your
Oh,
journey
yeah.
right now as this phenomenal business owner, like what are you noticing for yourself, Tiffany, that makes you big and small things that make you tick and that are
Yeah.
positively influencing what you're doing at Bliss?
Absolutely. I think first and foremost, we all have to be so easy on ourselves. Like, I think, in my first week, I was like, well, I'm going to become a master meditator and I'm going to, be a professional chef and I'm going to have my house clean from top to bottom. And I think through this time, I've realized that, productivity is not necessarily everything and that
Mm-hmm.
you have to think about how you feel genuinely. And if you realize that you're very social and you're missing out on that social piece, it's okay. There's got to be a way to, be gentle on yourself and then make a move. If you realize, okay, I'm really not feeling like myself, I'm really down, be in it for a day or two, and then make that move. And the moves don't need to be big. I think I started first with like, okay, I'm not capable of meditating, but I can read. I suddenly can read a book from beginning to end. And, that's okay. That's my meditation. That's my moment of peace. And I am not a professional chef, but I do like fresh foods. So keep it really simple. I think the biggest thing that changed for me was realizing things were not in my control. I was such a planner. I would know, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, what my week would consist of. And suddenly I'm waiting for announcements and I'm waiting for, what's the county going to say? What will my state say? And giving up that control was hard. Mm-hmm. But now I'm learning that to be capable of adapting is my biggest asset. That's something that I am really harnessing. And, if you can make a move and make it quickly, and whether it's a mistake or not, just keep going with it. That's been huge for me, is just adaptation.
Yeah. I love how you said that. I remember running into you early March when I was going to the grocery store, my very glamorous life. Yes. Going to the grocery store. I was coming from a client, going to the grocery store, and, we just looked at each other like, what is happening? And I think the biggest thing right now, in talking to you and talking to the other experts and talking to clients and just talking to myself is like, you just got to be real about what's going with you in the moment. You don't always have to put on a happy face. You don't always try to have to make something out of nothing. Sometimes it's just like, oh, you know what? I'm really having a moment. In my case, I love to tell people to journal about it. I journal about different things, or I'll get on the phone with a friend, or FaceTime or Zoom and talk about it. And I think that's a huge, bye, Suzanne.
Bye, Suzanne.
That's a huge piece of us giving ourselves permission, especially as adults and especially as women. Women are really used to creating the flow or curating the experience or taking care of everybody else. And we, get stuck in that cycle. And with nothing being in our control right now, it's a little, or a lot unsettling for people because they don't know what to do with that free time that you really don't want. You don't want it in this way. You want some of this time, but not with all these parameters on it.
No. Right.
So I love that you just really said the adaptability. And one thing I like, you also mentioned, like just adapting like week to week. Don't think, okay, you're a planner, I'm also a planner. You know how I like to plan things.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes you just want to plan day to day or week to week, or in one of my clients said hour to hour, because sometimes you don't even know how the days are going to go. And that's that's real life right now. That's real life.
I really do look at, 24 hours. I think I've sort of forced myself not to think about next Thursday because I don't know where we'll be next Thursday. But if I just look at today and I'm like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to get done with today. And, I'm going to dedicate these hours. I find that my day passes a little quicker and I feel that I've accomplished something, and I go to bed feeling better. And it's the simplest things. It'll be like, okay, today we're going to read, this many books to Hazel. We're going to have this lunch at noon. And, I'm going to check my website, and then I'm going to take a really long shower. That's it. I mean, there's not all this mountain of things we can really do like before. And it has caused us to really look internally. And I think that's a great thing. Yeah. It can be a great thing.
Yeah. So, okay, you know how like in the Oprah magazine you have like Oprah's favorite things? I want to hear about Tiffany's favorite thing. And you know how Oprah has like these different price points? So I'm going to give you like a certain budget, and you tell us what we need to get from Bliss Beauty Center according to Tiffany's favorite things.
You
Okay.
got it. You got
So,
it.
and this is my budget. Just it doesn't include my shipping or anything. It's just my budget of what I can spend. You know, things are going on. Okay. So if I have $20 and I wanna like pamper myself, what should I be getting?
Okay. We are going to talk about those sponge gels. So you are used to, you know, the $14 full sponge gel. This is what it looks like inside.
I love it. Mine has glitter.
Oh, yes. But something we didn't talk about, this is a sponge gel pedi buffer. So it is hard as a rock. It is very similar to an Epsom salt, and you're going to buff the bottom of your feet. This is $12. I find that some of us at home, maybe you get a little too rigorous, or you get, you know, pumice stones that maybe go a little too far. These are perfect. They are so easy to use. Your feet will be nice and soft, and they smell phenomenal. I mean, from head to toe, you will smell like a rose. It's fantastic.
I love that. Okay. Oh, so now my budget, I'm in the $50 range.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I know.
So $50. I am going to talk about, so a woman named Jordana, she's from Palo Alto. She created a line called Le Merquet, and she created the most plush shower gel, which you can also use as bubble bath, paired with a really beautiful lotion. So this is in Midnight Bloom. I can't
Tiffany, hold it up just a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So,
yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay.
So I literally, I love these. I am not a good perfume wearer. I am super sensitive skin and everything makes me sneeze, but something about cleansing with a scent does really well for me. So I love things like this where I have fragrance all day, and together, if you bought them both, you'd be right around the $50.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now my budget is 100 up. I can just, you know, I can go nuts.
Ooh, you're going to splurge. Okay.
Splurging.
So,
I'm at home. I need to splurge.
I am also an esthetician. And so I have such a passion for skincare. I just think that so many people don't realize with such simple solutions that they could have just fabulous. You have fabulous skin, so I don't even need to tell you. But
yeah, but I do the things you tell me to do.
yeah. So this is a My Skin Buddy. So
I don't have that.
It is fantastic. So it is multi-use. So it has LEDs, red light LED, blue light LED, and there's also microcurrent. So what this does, you get your face full of your cleanser, and then it times you for 5 minutes. And as you go through your face, it's actually performing all of these fabulous, it's killing bacteria, stimulating collagen, amazing. So this is more in the $200 price range, but I'm telling you, it heats up while you cleanse, and then as the 5 minutes progress, it actually turns to a cooling setting so that all of your pores close. So if you want to talk about a facial during cleansing, that's with a My Skin Buddy.
Ooh, I might want that. If you guys don't ever see me again, I'm probably in the bathroom using
just sitting there with a My Skin Buddy. Good.
I mean, because I love all my stuff. I got my face rollers. I got all my stuff. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. My mom is from the South, and she believes in like stellar skincare. That's how I was raised.
Oh, yeah.
And so I am a consumer of those things. I believe in it. I believe in the investing.
Right.
Does it help with hyperpigmentation?
Yes.
Oh, that's a great question. Ooh.
Yes, it does. So, hyperpigmentation is so tricky. You know, hyperpigmentation comes from overexposure to the sun, and it takes years to see it on your face. So I like to explain that to clients that it takes years to see it. It takes years to reverse. Now, granted, it won't take, I think that if you stayed dedicated for a year to 2 years, you would really see a difference. But I am very freckled. I was a backstroker, swimmer, tons of pigmentation issues on my face. I am so dedicated to LED and peeling. And I feel like those things have drastically helped with pigmentation. but I don't stop. I mean, every 2 days, I'm doing a glycol peel every day. I'm cleansing with something like this. So I think it's all about dedication.
Can we do a glycol peel ourselves as a non-expert?
Yes. So
Okay.
glycol peel, that's by Natura Bizet. So
Oh
this is
yeah.
it's phenomenal. I think it's won so many beauty awards. You'll see it in New Beauty, like every other month. It's amazing. It's definitely higher in the price point, but you don't need to use this all year long. So you use this until the bottle runs out. Then you take a break for 2 or 3 months and you get back on it. Something I really think right now, we're all at home. Maybe explore, if you are typically someone who cleanse and moisturize, add in an exfoliant, or if you already exfoliate, add in a mask. Now might be the time to be bold with your beauty because you might have a little more time and no one is going to see you. So take that time to figure out what works for you.
So let me ask this. I mean, I don't know this, you guys, so I'm asking like as a, person too. So what if
Yeah.
I'm just clueless? Can I, do you have like a consulting thing or you fill out a questionnaire or
Yes.
something? Like I want
Yeah,
help in what kind of products I want to pick.
totally. So
Like
at
I
Bliss,
already know Tiffany. I could like just text her. So,
text me. Yeah.
all y'all can't do that.
So if you go to blisslossaltos.com, you can immediately, it shows as Blissy, and you can ask her a question. So you could say something like, I am dealing with acne, adult acne. Can you suggest a product? And we will respond. There is an actual human being who will respond to you. And it all depends on your question. If it's a hair question, I get with a hair team member. If it's a skincare question, I will answer. One of my estheticians will answer. So you can ask us anything. We don't even need to know your name, and we can go ahead and get you an answer.
Yeah, and then here's another question, Tiffany. Do
Yeah.
you have any face product recommendations for sensitive skin?
Yes. So I didn't put it on my table, but Osmosis, the brand Osmosis, is oncology friendly. They have very effective products that are meant and made for the sensitive of skin types. So even if you're pregnant and breastfeeding, they have even exfoliation products that you can still use. So I would say look into brands like Osmosis, or even SkinCeuticals. Brands that are made and stamped by dermatologists would be fantastic for you.
I love SkinCeuticals. I was in
Yeah.
there and I was talking to Tiffany and I was like, I want to get a higher SPF sunscreen, but I don't want to look purple. And you
Yes.
got me that SkinCeuticals one and it's just been working really great. I haven't been
So
using it a
good.
lot now because I'm not outside, but when I
Right.
was outside, it's been really,
You
really,
had
really,
it.
really, I had it. It was really
Good.
fabulous. And it's very light and it's not sticky. I love it.
It's a mousse consistency. It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really, really nice. So, okay, we're going to round it out. Is there
Yeah.
anything else that we should know about our beauty and wellness that I just didn't touch upon in our conversation that you wanted to share today that I just
Um,
missed?
I would really say that in very small ways, you can help, many of us independents. I think that Target is going to be okay. I think that, a lot of those, I won't call them each out, but they're going to make it. And I think that
Yeah.
right now more than ever, dropping someone a Yelp review or, buying a birthday card or a small gift from us stores. We literally ring bells every time we get an order. I mean, it's just a really great time to support your local people. Check for their websites, Google them, see what they've got, see if you can shop there first. And so many of us are doing promo codes, discount codes, free shipping. So I think that and you'll feel good about it. I mean, when I shop local, I feel excited. I'm like, yay, I'm sure they saw that I sent that. And we've got such an amazing clientele that's really doing that already, but I just put that out there for everyone.
I love it. And then tell us how to connect with Bliss Beauty Center, and then also
Yes.
tell us about the promo code for 24
Yes.
hours.
Yes. So, blisslosaltos.com. Go there. We have everything up. I mean, it's very straightforward. All of our products that are available. We also have our client wait list. Every single day, you know, we're asked, even by our own employees, are we going back this week? And we are going to first work off of our wait list. So please go there. Please sign up. We are going to get everyone in. It will take time. We ask for grace and patience while we figure this out. But the wait list is where we will start. So blisslosaltos.com. You can still give us a call. We're here at 650-947-6868.
Mm-hmm. And the promo code?
That is BOLD. Yes, BOLD, BOLD. And you will get 30% off the website. Obviously, just you viewers get it. So have fun. Don't tell anyone. No, I'm kidding. But we're so excited to offer you that. So.
Yes. Tiffany, I love talking to you always. You know,
Yes.
We are always trying to create things. We had all these great plans for May that we didn't get to do and stuff like that. But I'm so happy to have you in this space for May because, you know, I was like, that's okay. We'll figure something else out. And I just love your great news tonight and, you know, for your family and that you know, that you just really are so, like, I have always felt as a client there, even though we were in business, you know, I could ask anybody a great question about something I needed. And it wasn't like, here's this one thing. It was like, well, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? And they were really thorough. I know you all provide that super, super specialized and attentive service, which has just been phenomenal.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Kanisha. And I have to tell you, I have watched all of your lives. I'm writing down tips. I have loved this. I think you did a phenomenal job. So I'm just so excited that I got to be a part of it. I'm really, really grateful and grateful for you. You're such a great friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've learned so much too. Like seriously, I go back and watch and take all my notes too, because I just, you know, the ladies that I'm talking to, I feel very fortunate to know them and very fortunate to learn from them. So yeah, you know, it's a good time to be a learner.
It really is. Now is the time. Mm-hmm.
And then one last question before you go, what are you binge watching? What should I be watching?
Oh my gosh.
And you know, I don't, you know, people are like, I'm watching all these documentaries. Sure. But what else? Like, I want to know. And I've already watched Tiger King.
Oh, no. My husband was so into I can't. Have you seen Little Fires Everywhere?
I'm halfway through.
Oh, my God. I binged that for sure. So I loved that show. I thought Little Fires Everywhere was phenomenal. I wish I was better and could say that I'm watching, you know, and even reading. So I super love this book, City of Girls.
Okay.
I read that so fast. And I have a serious focus issue. I'm always like, I'll be reading and I'll think like, was that a bird that flew by? And then I try. Not for this book. I thought it was so much fun. I love fun things. I like fun shows. So that's definitely something that I got right through. I loved it.
Okay. Well, I will finish that up, and I'm waiting for my daughter to come home so we can watch Dead to Me because we love that show.
Yes. There's the next season, right?
Yeah. She told me I'm not allowed to start without her, so I'm waiting for her to get home.
Oh yeah, that should be super good. I'll watch that too. I'll text you. I'll be like, can you believe? Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, Tiffany. And everybody who has joined in or was on the live tonight, go to Bliss. It's Bliss Los Altos for Instagram, right?
Yes. Bliss Los Altos.
Yeah, Bliss Los Altos. Check it out. They have great tutorials in the stories. I just saw one about giving yourself a home pedicure and how to set that up, which is, good thing you guys can't see, below here today. Because,
exactly, just from here up.
Yes. And so tomorrow, Friday, we're going to be on at 4 p.m. Pacific again, and we're going to be with Margie Suzo, and she's going to talk to us about meditation, and we'll do a meditation. Ooh. Nice to take you into the weekend. So join us here 4 o'clock on Friday.
I'm going to try again. I'll watch it. And it's really my life's dream to be good at meditating. So I will be there and I'm going to watch.
Okay. I'm not great either. So we'll learn together. All right. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you. Bye, Kanisha.
Bye, everybody. Bye, sweetie.
Bye.